And this is Course in Miracles number 126. And we talked about God's plan for salvation is the plan that will work last time. Now, what is the main attack on God's plan for salvation is holding grievances, which, grievances, if you want to look at the definition, it's just kind of like, doesn't agree with something, thinks something should be different. It's not necessarily like anger. It's basically looking at somebody and like, nah, they're screwing up. Nah, I don't like it. Or it could be worse, obviously. And our whole life is grievances, it seems like, and maybe just mine. And I'm cleaning it up, but you get in a conversation and it's normally about some grievance, something somebody doesn't like at work. Obviously, that is a big thing. Something somebody doesn't like in politics. That is crazy on social media now. It could be going back to my basketball episode a couple of weeks ago. Why my kids aren't doing this? What is going on? And it could be, my health isn't going well, so here's my grievance about that. I mean, basically, most of our days have at least one conversation about grievances that, I don't like the way things are going, or I don't like what that person's doing, or I don't like how this works in the world. So guess what? We're not allowing God's plan for salvation to work. We are not the light to the world then. And we are blocking that light. And we want to be a light to the world, especially somebody like me who's like literally practicing this and putting videos online and try to help people, try to help myself. And I got a couple notes here that I want to go through. Basically, we're choosing between misperception or salvation with whatever this choice is. Especially, obviously, we choose the side of grievances, complaints, condemnation, attack. We have taken a misperception on how we see that person or that situation. That person is a child of God, is light, and we've just like, they're a terrible person, or they piss me off, or whatever it is. It could be, I could go on and on and on. I don't want to have a long video about what we could say. And we look at things and we have the choice of how we look at the things that comes up. And the call is for salvation, not attack, which I kind of said last time, which, it seems so simple as just to look at that person with light, look at that person with love, look at that person as a child of God. And a lot of times we got to start with us. We got to look at us in our failings and say, I'm a light to the world. I am loved by God. And yeah, I made a mistake. And like I said a couple of videos ago, the ego's like, yep, you're guilty and you're a sinner and you're wicked and you're terrible. And that's what the ego does. Sometimes people are stuck there. But we are a light, but we have this misperception about us and about other people. A lot of times it really is about our misperception about ourselves. And then we go to project it on somebody else. Like, oh, I'm terrible. Look at them too. They're bad. And that is keeping us from God's plan for salvation. When only God's plan for salvation will work. And what I mean by work, make you happy, make you joyous, make you love, and make you feel loved, which sounds a lot better than the ways of the world. I hope you agree that does sound better. Now we just got to fix it. We all got to work on it and practice it. Have a blessed day.